Well, good evening and welcome to Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League action here on the Manitoba Sports Network. And we have some exciting action tonight. We have the Pembina Valley Hawks and the Brandon Wheat Kings. Should be a great game, Marshall. So you look at the two teams, and Pembina Valley, a fairly decent roster, and also a good start to the season for them.
Oh, absolutely. They've been doing very well this season, and we've certainly got an interesting game ahead of us today.
Pembina Valley, between their two goalies, they are 10-7 and 10-7, 0-1. Correction. So it's pretty decent start for them, above 500, and they've got some fairly high point scorers as well on that roster. Colton Schindel leading the way with 23 points, and Sven Schaefer with 20. So some decent starts for their players, if nothing else.
Oh, absolutely. Those are some high-scoring numbers.
And then, of course, we go to the home team, the Brandon Midget Wheat Kings, and Brett Paddock leading the way with 33 points in 19 games. Just unbelievable.
No kidding. And then following right behind him, Nolan Ritchie with 32 points this season.
And Nolan Ritchie, I believe the assist leader in the league. 23 on this season.
That really shows how much of a team player he is.
It certainly does. And you look throughout this whole roster, just a lot of players that have seemed to find some chemistry with each other, and they haven't had any problems. The Wheat Kings top in the league as just some outstanding players on both teams, and of course, number one goaltender in the league, Trent Miner.
Absolutely. Trent Miner certainly does his job well with a .936 save percentage. That's just incredible.
It absolutely is. And his goals against average of 1.64. How do you beat that? You don't.
I don't know, Jared.
Miner doesn't get beat often. In fact, 18 goals in 17 games. That's... for a rec hockey goalie, I think I'm pretty good. And then I look at Trent Miner, who is 2 years or more younger than me. And
I think he's got you beat.
Oh, that's not even a challenge. It wouldn't even be hard, for him to beat me. You put me and him in a shootout with the Wheat Kings, and it's just...
You're gone.
Oh. He's Patrick Waugh, and I'm somebody that never made the NHL. So, Marshall, this game should be a good one. The Wheat Kings actually just got one of their players on the board, not this past weekend, the weekend before. Jared Twirteclib, one of the defensemen for the Wheat Kings, scored his first 2 goals of the season a few games back, and that puts everybody who has played a game on the board for them.
That is an impressive feat. That is that really shows what sort of team dynamic they've got going on here and how well they work together as a team.
It does. And the Wheat Kings have been one of the best teams at spreading the scoring around. And also, Pembina Valley has been really good at that as well. Everybody chipping in and making sure that they're putting points on the board.
Oh, absolutely. We have 2 very strong teams here today.
To that point, I think it may be a bit of a battle of the goalies, because, depending on who starts, it could, if it's Martin Gagnon or Brock Moraz, either way, it'll be a hard-fought game, and they should.
It'll be a tough game.
Absolutely. These teams they're not afraid of playing physically either.
No, they are not. Not in the least bit.
You've got to respect a team that can do that night in, night out.
Oh yeah, that takes a toll on you.
It does.
It just shows what these teams are willing to do to pull through a win.
So, the Lineups, just looking at them, it should be an awesome game. And we will bring it to you here at the Brandon Sportsplex for AAA Midget Hockey League action on WCG TV and the Manitoba Sports Network. Well, welcome back to the Manitoba Sports Network, where we have AAA Midget Hockey League action between the Brandon AAA Midget Wheat Kings and the Pembina Valley Hawks. And Marshall, I was taking a deeper look at the standings, and these guys are a lot closer than you might think.
Oh, absolutely. They are. This will be an interesting game. We've got
Absolutely.
Two very evenly matched teams we've got today.
The standings have Pembina Valley. They've played 18 games. They have 22 points. So that is good for 6th in the league. Out of a 12-team league is top.
That's still impressive in its own.
It's a playoff spot, and that's
absolutely
where you want to be. You want to make sure that you're getting some good play out of your guys, and that you're sitting in a playoff spot, which Pembina Valley is. And then Brandon, of course, top team in the league. Pembina Valley does have a game in hand on the Wheat Kings, but it would not be enough to get up to the 34 points that the Wheat Kings have.
Depends on how action-packed that game is.
Yeah. So Pembina Valley is 10-6-0-1-1. So 10 wins, 6 losses, 1 overtime loss, and a shootout loss.
That is still
still
a good game.
Wheat Kings 17-2. So a solid start for the Wheat Kings and Pembina Valley as well. You can't. We've said it before. Any team in this league can be beaten on any given night.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you never want to count out a team like Pembina Valley. Wheat Kings have been good at home. They are 9-0-0 at home. They are 8-2 on the road. But it's one of those things. You never know when that might come to an end.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As goes with any game, you never know what the outcome will be beforehand.
So going on that theme, I want your prediction. Score for tonight.
Prediction score. I'm gonna go with what we had last time with the Wheat Kings at 3, and or what we had last night with the Wheat Kings at 3, and our opposing team, Pembina Valley, at 2.
That's a good estimate. I like that you're keeping it low scoring, because I kind of get the feeling that's what it's gonna be tonight. So I'm gonna go a little higher at 4-2 Wheat Kings. But are we playing it like The Price is Right, with the closest person wins?
If that's the case, can I go 4.1?
Oh. No, that is not how this works at all.
Shoot.
You've seen those ads for Facebook that's not how it works?
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah, those are classy. So the teams just coming out on the ice now, or Pembina Valley just out on the ice. The Wheat Kings will be out after them. And of course, they have to wait until the refs are out, because you never know what kind of chirping might go on.
Yeah.
And now the Wheat Kings just out on the ice. And not the usual. Oh, there's the horn. There goes the horn. So, welcome back to AAA Midget Hockey League action. Manitoba Sports Network and WCG TV. We've got the Pembina Valley Hawks. They will be going left to right, and the Brandon Wheat Kings going from right to left. And now the Wheat Kings and the Hawks all gathering around their respective goalies. And it looks like number 1, Gagnon is going to be, or Martin Gagnon is going to be starting for the Hawks. And it should be an exciting game, because as we mentioned, these teams, all of them are beatable, and we may see that tonight. Absolutely.
You never know what can happen. That's the best thing about hockey.
So Martin Gagnon stays in his net. Trent Miner goes to the opposite. And we will rejoin you shortly. And right now, we have a break for the Canadian National Anthem. right, welcome back to Manitoba Sports Network and WCG TV coverage of the AAA Midget Hockey League here in Manitoba. Pembina Valley Hawks in their red jerseys and the Brandon Wheat Kings in their white jerseys. And the jerseys, to me, they're almost indicative of showing what the team is about. And the Hawks logo, it's pretty intense. It's not something to mess around with. The Wheat Kings also the crown, you don't want to mess around with that. That is fair. Opening face-off goes to the Wheat Kings, and number 22, Jake Thompson, will fire it down. And now it's picked up by Gagnon. Gagnon fires it to Gertson, and Gertson will put it around in the corner. Now a battle in the corner, and that one goes off the side of the net, and the Wheat Kings will pick it up at their own blue line. That's Keegan Morrison, or Jake Thompson again, rather, who will put it to the boards. But now Pembina Valley will fire it down, and chasing it in is number 16, Ethan Carrolls. And looks like a hit that is brought down. Is that Jake Thompson down on the ice? Jake Thompson is down on the ice, and looks like he's holding his wrist a little bit, and he doesn't want to get up and try to move it. So Thompson is down early in the game. That's an unfortunate play that you don't want to see happen in any game. And especially not this early on. That is 32 seconds into the game, and that's just an unfortunate hit that looks like it might remove Thompson. Trainer is out, and looking at it, just an unfortunate play that looks like the refs might be discussing a little bit about what's going to result from that hit, but I don't know. I didn't see a hit in the background. It looked almost more like he fell and just landed awkwardly on his wrist or something. I'm not sure. There was a little bit of a cluster in over there. And now Thompson is up, and looks like Nolan Ritchie helping him off. Now going off without any assistance, but he's headed to the... He's going to the bench. You know, normally I'm a fan of players trying to tough it out, but when it's hurting so bad that you stay down, I don't know that that's a good idea. That is fair. Colin Cook, Mason Kaspic, and Carter Sawchuk coming onto the ice now. And we have Jared Twerticlib in the back ice with Trent Miner. So 32 seconds into the game, and I'm not sure what Colin Cook is doing. Or, no, that's Lyndon McCollum, rather. Down in Pembina Valley's end. And it looks like the refs are over at Pembina Valley's bench, and they're talking about something. And there's only 4 men. Or there's 5 men on the ice right now. But it seems to be all up in the air right now. It's definitely a big discussion right now. On another note, Damon Hunt has been welcomed back to the Wheat Kings after a short stint with the Moose Jaw Warriors of the WHL. Actually scored his first goal of his WHL career a couple games in that short stint. Wow. So congratulations to him. Absolutely. That is impressive. And it looks like one guy gone already. That's number 16. Ethan Carrolls is gone. Ethan Carrolls has been kicked out of the game. That is. So 5-minute major, and the Wheat Kings go to the power play 32 seconds in. Nolan Ritchie tries to get the draw, but the Hawks will pick it up, and they'll carry it in behind the net. And Braden Klippenstein will try to get it out and throws it down all the way down. Trent Miner covers up. So that's 10 seconds off of this penalty. And a shot for the Hawks. So Klippenstein put it off the boards. Checking from behind and a game misconduct Ethan Carrolls. Now the Wheat Kings pick up the draw, and they'll bring it back across their own blue line. Now driving across the other blue line, and that's Brett Paddock. Paddock with the shot out front, and that one goes just a little wide of the net. Paddock tried to leave it for McCollum, but he couldn't pick it up, and now it'll go all the way down again. Trent Miner comes out to play it, and it'll be left for Keegan Morrison. Morrison has the puck now, and he's shooting it out, and he'll go far wide side, and this goes to Nolan Ritchie, and I think they're going to call an offside here. Ritchie with it, got his jersey a little hiked up there, and Penner got taken down by the ref a little bit. So now the face-off comes just outside the Hawks' end, and it's Carter Sawchuk in for the draw, and he'll win it, and it goes back to Cole Jordan. Jordan fires it across to his man, and Drayson Collier will chase it in. He's got it in the corner. He's trying to put it out front, and he'll get it to Colin Cook, who can't get a hold of it, and now it goes back to Jordan. Cole Jordan goes across to Rylan Thiessen. Colin Cook has it. Cook right back to Jordan, and Jordan will fire it in deep, and it almost deflected into the net on towards Gagnon, and now Thiessen will pinch in, and he will hold the puck in. Now the puck comes back across to Cook. Cook back to Jordan, and Jordan will put it off the boards, and now it'll be deflected in deep. Now it's Drayson Collier battling in the corner, and now it'll go back to Colin Cook, and Cook will go back to Jordan. Jordan across to Rylan Thiessen again, and that pass is cut off, but Thiessen holds it in still. So now there's a shot, and Gagnon will dive out to cover that puck. Gagnon looked like he was having a little trouble getting up, and some chirping going on between the players now, but nothing comes of that, and the Wheat Kings will wholesale line changes.
It would seem that tensions are high very early on in this game.
They are, and I think that the hit by Ethan Carrolls that I didn't even see has escalated those tensions quickly.
Absolutely.
McCollum now in for the draw, and Penner loses that draw. So now Damon Hunt brings it in, and he carries it deep and goes behind the net to Dylan Halliday. Halliday brings it out front, but he couldn't hang on to it, and it'll go all the way down into the Wheat Kings' end, picked up by Brett Paddock. Paddock will bring it back across the blue line, and trying to drive wide, and that one gets fired all the way out again. And now the Hawks bring it in, and it's number 20, Riley Gertzen, and they try to go all the way around, and now the Wheat Kings get a hold of it at their own blue line, and they'll bring it across again. It's McCollum. Lyndon McCollum trying to drive to the net, but he's forced away, and now the puck comes back to the blue line for Damon Hunt. Hunt goes D to D, and now McCollum with a shot, and that one stays on the ice, and it's stopped by Gagnon. Now Hunt tried to pick it up at his own blue line, but it'll make it past him and all the way back to Trent Miner. So Damon Hunt now with the puck in behind his own net. Obviously some confidence for the young man as he's picked up a goal in the WHL. And now the Wheat Kings bring it back across their blue line, and there's an attempted shot, but Gagnon gets a hand on that one, and he'll cover up. So that's a good passing sequence. That was nothing coming from it.
Certainly a great opportunity for the Wheat Kings there that they just couldn't quite capitalize on.
So he drives wide with the pass, and then Collier just couldn't get onto the end of it. So a good pass attempt by Cook, just no one to pick it up. And there's Carter Sawchuk. He'll go back to the blue line to Rylan Thiessen. Thiessen goes to Jordan, and there's a shot from Jordan that's deflected off the stick of Colin Cook. And now the Pembina Valley Hawks have it again, and Klippenstein puts it out to the blue line, but they just couldn't, and now they'll get it all the way out, and now they have it on net, but Trent Miner gets his glove down on top of that one. That was Noah Gertzen that got it out, rather. Number 21 for the Pembina Valley Hawks. And it's been a quick start. There's a lot of end-to-end action right now.
Absolutely.
And Gertzen just kind of lost an edge as he was putting that one towards the net, and just nothing able to go from it. So now the Wheat Kings will pick it up off the face-off, and they'll go in behind their own net. Now they carry it across their own blue line, and now it's Paddock. Paddock trying to feed center, and there's a goal! Lyndon McCollum goes bar down, and the Wheat Kings score on the power play from Brett Paddock. Look, the net came off after the goal, so that tells you just how hard Gagnon was pushing off.
That just shows you all the power that was behind that goal. Wow.
That's a tremendous shot, and Gagnon was in perfect position for that shot. So, obviously McCollum just with an even more perfect shot.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Pembina Valley picks up the puck off the face-off. They'll fire it all the way down. That's McCollum's 11th goal of the season so far. So Nolan Ritchie with the primary assist on that one, and then Brett Paddock. So Paddock comes right back in, and he tries to feed center, but it'll be stopped by the skates of Nolan Ritchie. Now Paddock has it again, and that one will be forced out to the blue line where it's picked up by Damon Hunt. Hunt tries to go to McCollum, but it's picked off by Penner, who will fire it down to Trent Miner. Miner leaves it for Damon Hunt, and Hunt will pick it up behind his own net. Damon Hunt, now he's bringing it out. He's got it across the blue line, looking for a man to pass to, and can't find a man, and that one will go in to Pembina Valley's end, and now Brett Paddock goes off the boards and stops it, keeps it in, and he goes far side, and now he's got McCollum again, and that one just a little bit wide of the net, and Pembina Valley will fire it all the way down again. It's a good penalty kill, just that one opportunity that the Wheat Kings capitalized on.
Absolutely. And they're getting plenty of others that they just can't quite capitalize on.
So the Wheat Kings will drive wide again, and here they come. And there's a shot again, and that one looked like it was in. But Gagnon seems to have made the save, and Cole Jordan will be forced to retreat for it. So Cole Jordan, he has the puck in behind his net. And now he'll carry it out and fire it off to Jared Twerticlip. Twerticlip driving wide, and he tries to put one to the net, and one of the Wheat Kings got hauled down. That was Colin Cook. And now the Wheat Kings get the puck in behind the net. There's Sawchuk goes to Collier, and Collier trying to drive in behind, but now it'll be picked up again by Sawchuk. Sawchuk, he loses his handle, and it'll go in deep to Drayson Collier. Now the Wheat Kings put it out in front, and Sawchuk with a good opportunity that he just couldn't send home. And now the Pembina Valley Hawks will put it out across the blue line, and that puck jumps at the boards. Had a frog in my throat all of a sudden and just didn't come out right. But yeah, the puck comes up and over the bench into the bench of the Pembina Valley Hawks. So now there's a face-off just outside the Hawks' end. That's Mitch Thiessen taking the draw, and he'll get it to Damon Hunt, who goes wide, and that puck just floated in on net, and Pembina Valley puts that one out, and it'll deflect off Mraz in the bench. So this face-off will come in Pembina Valley's end. Mason Kaspic, Mitch Thiessen, and Tanner Morrison, the forwards. And for Pembina Valley, we've got Penner, Rose, and number 17, Nicholas Hatley. So Penner got kicked out of the face-off circle. And now Damon Hunt will keep the puck in at the blue line, and looks like the puck deflected off the ref, and it'll come all the way back out. So now the Hawks driving wide. They tried to feed center, but the puck will come right back out to the blue line. Now the Hawks fire it in. Now there's a battle in behind Trent Miner, and it looks like 3 men in there. And now the Hawks will get it out to their other blue line, and that's Hatley again. And that shot looks like it was deflected in front and just didn't quite get on net. So now the Wheat Kings driving. They're across the blue line, and there's a shot floated just wide of the net and high. And now Mason Kaspic battling in the corner, and it gets out to the half wall. And there's Rose, who will fire it out. And now Pembina Valley just dumps it, and they'll go off on wholesale line changes. Jackson Orr, he's got the puck, and he fires it way down, and it looks like Colin Cook. And that shot is gloved down. That was Lyndon McCollum, actually, with that breakaway, and just couldn't get that shot to go. And Trent Miner with a nice glove save, going the other way as Pembina Valley with a good in-transition shot. Good opportunity, but just can't get anything to go off of it. Trent Miner smothers the bottom of the net.
I think that very little sequence right there was a perfect example of how talented of 2 goalies that we have here today.
That is a perfect example of it. So now the face-off, and the Wheat Kings will come away with it. They'll get it out across their own blue line. And here comes McCollum again. McCollum drives wide. That shot comes in, and there's another goal. That's Dylan Halliday scores as he picks up the rebound from Lyndon McCollum for a 2-0 lead for the Wheat Kings. So Dylan Halliday, just Johnny on the spot to put away that rebound that unfortunately just popped right up in front of Gagnon, and he couldn't grab it. So that shot, and again, it goes straight up in front of Gagnon, and nobody knows where it is. So it comes down, and Halliday just has his stick on the ice and manages to put that one away.
Halliday was just able to just tap that right in.
Now the Wheat Kings get the puck off the face-off again, and this is Colin Cook, and that shot goes just a little bit wide of the net. And now there's a battle at the half wall, and Day put it in behind the net. Klippenstein passes it off to Hatley. Hatley goes back to Klippenstein. And here come the Wheat Kings again with an interception, and it's Cole Jordan. Jordan with a shot, and that one's deflected up and out of play. Cole Jordan with a good opportunity, just seemed to wait a little too long on that shot as the defender had time to get his stick in the way.
Yeah. And that goal there was brought to you by My Phone, your authorized telestealer in Verdon and 2 locations in Brandon.
So both of those goals because we missed the call on the first one. And McCollum gets kicked out of the face-off circle. Now it's Mitch Thiessen. And the Wheat Kings will pick it up and keep it in off the face-off. And there's McCollum again. He is all over the ice right now. And he fires that one just outside of the offensive zone. Wheat Kings struggling to make their passes right now. Mitch Thiessen goes between his legs and out across the blue line. And now it goes across, and Braden Michalchuk just couldn't keep that puck in. So now the Wheat Kings get a hold of it, but it will be picked off. And Braden Klippenstein will fire it in and all the way around. Almost. Just a good offensive sequence right now for Pembina Valley, and looks like a scrum now. And another thing that you can count on just about any game in this league is that the teams do not like each other.
No, they do not.
So we have another look for you on WCG, and it was just an opportunity that you don't want to give up as a defensive team, but you're thankful you have a goaltender like Trent Miner to cover for you.
Absolutely, he is certainly good at covering for his team in situations like that.
One of the things he does very well, among other things, like making the regular stops and playing the puck.
Absolutely, and being a goalie is a hard job in the sense that you are the last line of defense if
Absolutely.
all the rest of your team fails. And so Trent Miner handles that very well.
As we mentioned in the pregame show, a 1.64 GAA. So offsetting Miners for roughing. And Trent Miner comes out to play the puck as the Hawks will fire it in, and he'll play it into the into the close corner. And now the Wheat Kings get it out across the blue line. Now it's Ritchie trying to drive wide, and he got hauled down there. Maybe a missed call, but the Wheat Kings continue on offense anyway. Definitely chippy play right now from Pembina Valley. Now it's Allison. Allison, he'll try to fire that puck out, but he can't. And it'll be held in, looked like Tanner Morrison. Now Pembina Valley will try to haul it in, and they got it in behind the net. So the chippy play starting to go both ways now. And the Wheat Kings carry that one out across their own blue line. And it's Damon Hunt who goes off the mask of Gagnon. And there's another shot with like Drayson Collier, or Dylan Halliday actually. And Halliday now with the puck, and he feeds Collier out front, and Gagnon makes the in-tight save. And it looks like Drayson Collier might get called on this one. And it was... yeah, Drayson Collier getting the penalty call. It was a good shot opportunity, And what happened there, Collier did not instigate that. That was a retaliation, and looks like the refs may have missed that call. So the Wheat Kings go to the penalty kill.
And this penalty kill is brought to you by Ferrum Fitness.
So the Wheat Kings go to the penalty kill, and Pembina Valley will get it at their blue line. Now they'll go all the way around, and it rims around, almost coming back. And now Pembina Valley holds it just in at the blue line. Looked like the Wheat Kings almost had a shot there to get it out, and this time they will. And Gagnon will come out to play it. He leaves it for Hatley. Hatley being pressured there by Carter Sawchuk, but Hatley will play it up. And now Pembina Valley brings it out across their own blue line, but the Wheat Kings fire it off the boards and right back down. And Gagnon had the puck in his feet there, and Kaspic almost got an opportunity to shoot. So now Pembina Valley has it across the blue line, and that's Tristan Day that fires it in deep. Day with it in behind the net, and he'll fire it around the other way, and it comes out to Jaden McCarthy. McCarthy walking the blue line. He goes to Hatley, back to McCarthy. McCarthy with a shot, and that goes off a foot in front, and Trent Miner makes the save and hangs on. It's a good offensive opportunity. They just seem to be a little out of sync.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that shot, just not quite what they were looking for on this power play.
And we are now over halfway through that power play, and so Pembina Valley is running out of time to capitalize on this.
And that's something they definitely need to do, and looks like that faceoff comes right into Trent Miner, so another 2 seconds off that penalty. And we're at 8 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first period. And now the puck comes out to the blue line. Pembina Valley will put it back in. And now it comes out to the blue line. Now they'll go to the half wall. And there's a shot, and Trent Miner catches that one right in the chest protector. And that's what you want, because the chest protector doesn't have a lot of give. So you want to make sure you can catch it in there. It just drops right into your glove.
As you can see, it was as if all the players just sort of parted like the Red Sea there.
They did. And that gave Trent Miner the vision he needed to see to be able to stop that puck. So now we're under 30 seconds on this penalty. And Pembina Valley still struggling to put some shots to the net. So now that's at the half wall. And Penner tried to drive wide. He goes to a man, and that puck will slide all the way across the ice. Comes back to Logan Rose. Rose battling at the half wall, and Pembina Valley will get it at the blue line. And now Penner will fire it around, and that puck goes in behind. Wheat Kings almost got it out, but Rose kept it in, and now it's back again. Tyson Allison trying to get it. And now the Wheat Kings will get it out, and they'll bring it across the blue line. This is Sawchuk. Sawchuk tried to feed the middle as the penalty is over, and now the Wheat Kings are back to 5-on-5. Sawchuk tried to battle for it and put it into the corner, but he can't. And Allison will get it, and Collier tries to go, or Sawchuk rather, and there's a long shot. That'll be stopped by Gagnon easily. Penner with a bit of a whack there at number 16, Carter Sawchuk. But going to be no call on that one. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Face off to the left of Martin Gagnon. So Drayson Collier goes in for the face off. And looks like Pembina Valley comes away with it. And there's a long shot. That one goes off the shoulder of Gagnon. And another face off inside Pembina Valley's end. It's a good thing that there was a lot more pressure from Pembina Valley on that shot, or the Wheat Kings could have had another really good opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
Dylan Halliday, there's a shot that comes from side, and Lyndon McCollum battle for it, and Drayson Collier picks it up out of that battle, and he goes backhand, and that shot just off the side. Pembina Valley with another opportunity against them. And here's McCollum. He will dump that one into the corner, and Pembina Valley picks it up. And that one is fed out in front, and here's McCollum again, and that shot is in! Lyndon McCollum with his second of the game. Lyndon McCollum puts them up 3-0. I seem to recall this happening a time before. So McCollum, just a great shot that comes out. The puck kind of came out to the face-off circle where he was, and he's just able to rip it.
And it was bound to happen. We were just seeing shot after shot after shot on that net, and Lyndon McCallum just managed to sneak one right past.
Gagnon kind of needing a little bit more help from his defense on that one.
Absolutely.
So Halliday gets the assist, and now the Wheat Kings have it right back, and there's Paddock with a shot, and that rebound is left wide open, but Pembina Valley will get it out. So now their shot is fired in. Jackson Orr kind of getting the business from McCarthy. And there's Tanner Morrison. He puts that one deep to Brett Paddock. And back to Morrison again, who goes to Nolan Ritchie. Ritchie fires out in front, and it almost got put away there by Tanner Morrison. Morrison now out behind the net. He got a little bit of rubbing out, and now it'll be brought out by Hatley. Hatley has it across the blue line. That shot stopped or deflected by Jackson Orr. And now the Wheat Kings pick it up behind their own net, but it's given away. That goal brought to you by MyPhone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Verdon, 2 locations in Brandon. Shot from Hatley from the blue line, and it goes off the stick of Trent Miner. Now the Wheat Kings pick it up again, and they'll just fire it in deep. And Mason Kaspek will go in to chase, and it'll come around wide to Hatley. Hatley tries to go off the boards, but he gets Allison. Now the Wheat Kings dump it right back in, and that's Sawchuk bringing it down. And there's another shot out front, and he goes in! Carter Sawchuk scores. Where does this end?
Wow.
So you're out of the running already there,
yeah,
Marshall.
We've got the Wheat Kings have gotten above 3, and now your reality is becoming closer. But
well,
I don't
the way
even
they're
know
going right now, I don't see it ending the way I thought.
I think it looks as though we were both wrong.
They've made, and Pembina Valley makes the switch in net to Brock Moroz. Brock Moroz will be the goaltender from this point.
And that goal was brought to you by MyPhone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Verdon and 2 locations in Brandon.
Colin Cook brings that one right in again, and now he's battling out in front, and Brock Moroz had the puck come right out in front of him, and there's a shot on the ice, deflected away by Carter Sawchuk. So now the Wheat Kings really putting the pressure on, and Mason Kaspek was able to hold that one in at the blue line. Now it will float right into him, and he'll cover up for a face-off. At this point, I think changing the goalie is more a message to the skaters. You can't just lay the blame right to Martin Gagnon.
Oh, absolutely.
There's just been no rebound coverage by his defensemen.
No, we've been seeing a lot of rebound opportunities for the Wheat Kings here.
So I'm sorry, I've been saying Brock's name wrong. It's Moroz instead of Moroz. So Moroz definitely in a tough situation now. Wheat Kings will get that puck to the net, and Moroz will make the save. And looks like Hatley just took a shove there at Carter Sawchuk. And I have a feeling that's not going to go over well. Whether he gets a penalty or not, which he won't. Braden Michalchuk gets the puck in. There's Wheat Kings able to keep that one in. And now it's back to the blue line. Cole Jordan puts it in. And there's a shot from the side, and Moroz makes the save with his pad there. And now the Wheat Kings pick it up in center again. And Hatley with a late hit there, and he sends Paddock sliding to the ice. And now Paddock not happy with that at all.
No.
Hatley seems to be getting away with it a little bit here. And now the pass from Hatley to his man is missed, and it'll go all the way into the corner. So now a 4-man battle, and Drayson Collier looks like he was going in for the hit, but he got laid out instead. And now number 21, Noah Gertson, will fire it in. Pembina Valley definitely playing a lot more physical now, and Wheat Kings haven't taken any, what's the word? I'm missing the word in my head.
I think I know what you're saying, Jared. We're seeing a lot of
retaliation.
Yes, yeah. The Pembina Valley is clearly getting very agitated with what the current outcome of this game is looking to be.
And a good way of changing the momentum in a game is to get physical, which they're definitely doing, just maybe not in the right way. So now the Wheat Kings will pick up the puck off the face-off. Carter Sawchuk will pick it up in behind the net, picks it up at the half wall again, and goes in deep to the corner to Mason Kaspic. Kaspic has the puck in the corner. Now there's a battle for it. And it looks like Michalchuk trying to jump in to help. And now Michalchuk has Penner kind of whacking at his legs. And Sawchuk with a wild shot that actually almost hit the net. Kaspic in the corner again. He'll go far side. And now Pembina Valley will get this one out. Penner trying to low bridge Sawchuk on that one. And looks like Miner with the save again. And there's some pushing and shoving in behind the net. I think the refs need to make a statement here and make a call just to show that this type of play can't happen.
It certainly does see that the teams here need some sort of a lesson in their
the discipline area, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
So the puck goes far side, and Pembina Valley won't get a hold of it. Now they will, and Wheat Kings trying to just get the deflection out of their end, and that was brought down with a high stick. So the face-off goes right back into the Wheat Kings end. And just looking at the shots, the Wheat Kings lead the shots by 10. It is 18-8. 4-0 the score.
You know, Jared, that's fairly evident by the fact that we're seeing the puck in Pembina Valley's end a lot this game.
We have been. And looks like that puck will go all the way down. And no icing on that one. So now Pembina Valley picks it up, and it'll almost come out. Now the Wheat Kings have it again. There's Halliday playing it in behind. And it comes out to the blue line, and Paddock will put it in towards the net. And Drayson Collier with a shot. And Morose will make the glove save. And looks like Hatley getting involved with the pushing and shoving again. And Jaden McCarthy is down. And he got laid out by, looks like Lyndon McCollum. So yeah, Lyndon McCollum brought down McCarthy. And McCarthy slowly getting up. Three refs are discussing, and McCarthy looks like he'll be all right.
We are still fairly early on into the game here, with the first period not even being over, and we're seeing a lot of...
So Carroll's is out. McCarthy's now out. So McCarthy is actually a Red Deer Rebels draft pick of the WHL. So that's something they certainly don't want to see on top of Pembina Valley.
Certainly not. No, that cannot look good for him. However, that is an impressive for him to be a draft pick.
Hope that he'll be all right.
Absolutely.
So now the Wheat Kings going 4 minutes on the penalty kill. Penalty kill brought to you by Ferrum Fitness. And just all sorts of stuff going on tonight that I certainly didn't expect. I mean, we mentioned in the pregame show about the willingness to play physical, but I didn't expect it to escalate to this point, that we would have 2 players down.
Absolutely, and so early on into this game too. This is the sort of thing where you usually you're sort of seeing the desperation of players as the game is coming closer to an end. But here we are not even done through the first period, and we are seeing a lot of players getting physical.
Lyndon McCollum, actually not one of the very physical players of the Wheat Kings. You just don't see that out of him that much. This is only his 4th minor assuming that he's in the box for the full 4 minutes, this will be 10 penalty minutes for him this year.
And that is not a very high number either.
No, it is not. So Pembina Valley gets the puck off the face-off, but it's almost given away, and the Wheat Kings, Hatley will have it at the blue line. Now he'll send it into the corner, right back to him, and he fakes the shot, goes past to Penner. So Hatley has it at the blue line. He'll feed it down to another man, and back to Hatley from Penner. And there's a one-timer that will come off the boards, and Hatley tries to hold it in, but he can't. And now the Wheat Kings trying to chase it. Brett Paddock lost an edge as he tried to stop quickly. And now Paddock will get that one, and he will fire it all the way down. So Hatley forced to retreat, and now Nolan Ritchie is battling with him for the puck. Definitely needs to be a message sent about physical play by the refs at this point. So now Pembina Valley tried to carry it out, but it was given away, and Colton Schindel will pick it up again. So now holding it behind the net is Braden Klippenstein. Klippenstein trying to carry it out, but he can't, so he'll go wide side to Tyler Allison, and he gives that puck away. And Pembina Valley just trying to force it in deep with the man advantage. And the Wheat Kings almost gave up a good scoring opportunity there, but able to pick up the rebound and get it all the way down. Now Nolan Ritchie pressuring the defenseman. And there's a shot from the quick shot from Carter Sawchuk. And now Pembina Valley is recoiling again. And here's Penner. Penner driving wide. And he goes in deep, and not sure what happened there. Looks like, Trent Miner makes the save and hangs on. So, not a hard one. It was in pretty close as it was, so you can kind of just drop to the butterfly and hope for the best. Carter Sawchuk wins the draw into his own corner, but it'll be picked up by the Hawks, who will go to the blue line. Holding it at the blue line is Jacob Carrolls. And now the Hawks have it again. They're trying to feed the middle, but there's just a log jam there. And they'll be forced to retreat out to the half wall. And now Trent Miner in nice controlled movements from Trent Miner in net to make sure he's in position to make the save. And that one will get out just across the blue line as the period is 15 seconds from over. And now Pembina Valley will fire it in for one last shot attempt. Trent Miner will play it though. And it looks like there's 3 Hawks on that blue line. And driving wide, Travis Penner. And they just can't get the shot away. So some good, solid opportunities in the first period. 4-0 the score. 20-9 the shots.
And that is more than... The Wheat Kings have more than double what Pembina Valley has.
That's unreal. And they're shorthanded for another minute 16, so this is the opportunity that Pembina Valley needs to get back into this game. We'll be back with your first period interview and first period summary here on Manitoba Sports Network and WCG TV in just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries.
I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Well, welcome back to Manitoba Sports Network. I'm talking with Gerald Tetchereau from GT Performance Hockey. Gerald, some exciting hockey action here. A lot of scoring, but only from the one side of the Wheat Kings right now.
Yeah, that's right. The ice has been fairly slanted towards the Wheat Kings side. Pembina Valley's battling, bringing a lot of physicality to the game, but they haven't been able to get on the board just yet. A few penalties cost them early, and early power play goal for Brandon Wheat Kings, but look for PV to bounce back in the second.
And we've mentioned before, any team in this league is beatable, so of course all Pembina Valley has to do is just get that one to start it off.
Yeah, that's right. You know, it's really all about getting your feet moving out here, doing the little things right in the right moments, chipping pucks in, driving hard to the puck, picking up pucks, making that first hit in the corner, and turning over pucks as best they can. From there, it's just cycling pucks and getting the pucks in. net, and they'll be able to get a couple past minor. It's all about getting their feet moving, that's all.
And physicality has been a big factor, as you mentioned with those 2 penalties. That kind of unnecessary contact, but physicality seems to be a strength for the Hawks right now.
Well, the Hawks are a big, strong team. They got a lot of guys like Jade McCarthy and young Travis Benner, who, although Benner's not the biggest guy out there, he sure likes to agitate and stir it up and get his feet moving and make some big hits. So look for that to be a trend in the second period. Maybe change the way the ice is tilted in the second here for the Hawks. Brandon, big, strong team as well, and they're not going to relent. They're up 4-zip, so Ramsey will be telling them to keep the battle on and keep moving their feet going the other way against the Hawks, and just not managing at this point.
So is physicality one of the things you work on with the players at GT Hockey?
Well, what we like to do with the elite players, such as the Bantam and Midget AAA players, is we like to talk about creating space and puck protection. So we do tons of drills with our kids about puck protection. So it's all about protecting the puck from the opposition. And for forwards, we're looking at making them make the D-men move their feet as best as we can. So once their feet are moving, then they're going the opposite way and driving the lane to the net. As far as the AAA players are, we have a lot of AAA players that come to us working on our synthetic ice in the summer. So the ice is a lot slower on synthetic, so on our plastic ice, but they're having to work a lot harder to get to the spot and work on their skills. So real excited to bring that kind of training to Manitoba, and we do work a lot with a lot of the Bantam and Midget AAA players in both in Eastman and from Pembina Valley.
Well, that's awesome. And so how many of these players on Pembina Valley would you work with on a game-to-game, season basis?
Well, every year we have big camps in Morris, Manitoba, preseason camps. So from the Pembina Valley team, the Bantam, and from the Pembina Valley, the Twisters, the Bantam AA squad, and the AAA Midget squad, we'll probably have anywhere from a third to half of those guys attending our camps. And a lot of them, we do a lot of private lessons with in the summer as well at our facility in St. Malo.
All right. Well, that's about all the time we have for the interview today. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you again later, Gerald.
Thanks for having me, Jared. Take care. Have a good broadcast.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Well,
and that was Hockey Talk with Gerald Tetro from GT Performance Hockey.
So, we'll be back with your first period summary rather, coming up in just a little bit here on the Manitoba Sports Network and WCG TV. Well, welcome back to AAA Midget Hockey League action here in the Brandon Sportsplex. We've got Brandon Wheat Kings and we've got the Pembina Valley Hawks. And the first period was something to behold.
It certainly
for the Wheat
was.
Kings.
It was a very interesting first period that we saw today, and it honestly, we have no idea what's in store for these next 2 periods tonight.
It could be anything at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Just, outstanding play from the Wheat Kings and unfortunate rebound control for Pembina Valley. Pembina Valley has had some great chances that Trent Miner has just been lights out for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we, like you were saying, we saw a lot of trouble with the Pembina Valley defense as they were not covering their rebounds very well. So much so that we saw 20 shots on goal by the Wheat Kings and only 9 from Pembina Valley. And that in itself, I think, sort of sums up this last period.
It does. And another thing that could sum up the period was power plays. The Wheat Kings had 2 power plays.
The Wheat Kings had 1 power play. The Hawks had 2 power plays.
All right. Well, the Wheat... Are you sure? Okay. I'll trust you on this one, Marshall. You know what you're doing.
Or at least I pretend I do.
And 4-0 the score for the Wheat Kings. I've never witnessed a game like this. We'll be back with the second period here on the Manitoba Sports Network in just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that
Welcome back. We have the AAA Midget Hockey League action. Pembina Valley wins the face-off to start off the second period. So Pembina Valley brings it across the red line, but they can't get it out. And now it'll be Hatley that has it in behind the net, and he'll give it away to Drayson Collier. And Collier forces it into the far corner, and Collier kind of went down awkwardly, but he's back up and battling. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty. So now comes that the penalty to Pembina Valley, who were on the power play. So the Wheat Kings, they're a man up, but it looks like they may not be if they keep yapping like they are. That's one thing you can't do. If you're going up a man, you can't start chirping.
Oh yes, absolutely. You do not want to lose that advantage when it is presented
Absolutely
to you.
not. So 2 minutes up on the board for Pembina Valley, 46 seconds for the Wheat Kings. So the Wheat Kings will get a minute 14 of a power play. So boarding the call, and now the Wheat Kings get the puck, and it's Carter Sawchuk trying to drive in towards the net, but he can't. Now he'll go to the middle of the ice, trying to get it out, but the Pembina Valley Hawks will take it away, and Sawchuk picks that one up, and now it's off to Twirtaclip. Jared Twirtaclip has the puck at his own blue line, and he goes far side, but it's intercepted by Penner, and Penner's going to be caught by a couple D-men by the Wheat Kings and sent into the corner, and that shot almost deflected by Penner again. Penner been a big catalyst for Pembina Valley today, or tonight, however you want to say that. And now it's a battle behind the net, and we've got Hunt, Penner, and looks like the ref is calling no progress. So there will be a face-off. Looks like just out to the right of Trent Miner. So now there's a face-off in the Wheat Kings end, to the right of Trent Miner. Wheat Kings on the power play, and McCollum will get the puck off the face-off, and he got tripped up there, but Puck will go in deep, and Pembina Valley will try to get it out. They do. It'll go all the way back to the Wheat Kings end. Miner comes out, and he'll just stop it and leave it for Ryland Thiessen. Thiessen gets the pass away, and here comes McCollum. McCollum up the left side, and he tried to feed the middle of the ice. Morose with a shot toward him, and that one went off his chest protector, and Ryland Thiessen has it at the blue line, passes it to the half wall, and now it's Dylan Halliday. Puck gets away from him. There's a shot, and looks like it went in behind the net. So now the Hawks still battling for it, and now it's out to the blue line, where Ryland Thiessen will get it. He'll pass it off, and now side to side, and there's Thiessen again with a shot. And Morose with the stop. 18 seconds to go.
And there we are seeing those, the Pembina Valley defense struggling with the rebounds again, as the Wheat Kings had plenty of opportunities given to them there.
And that's one thing the Wheat Kings, they've never struggled with. Wheat Kings have never struggled with capitalizing on rebounds.
No, absolutely not.
So you cannot give the Wheat Kings rebounds. Pembina Valley puts that one off the glass, and it came back. But now Mason Kaspick held it in, and it'll go D to D. And there's a slap shot from the blue line. It'll come right back to Ryland Thiessen. Thiessen tried to go D to D with Hunt, but the puck stays in, and it'll be floated to the far side, and almost picked up there by Kaspick. But nobody there, and Kaspick with a shot. That one goes right into the breadbasket for Morose, and another easy save. The shots are 23-10. 2 minutes and 38 seconds into this second period.
It was a very still lopsided ratio.
Absolutely. It's been not a good game for shooting for the Hawks so far.
No, certainly not.
So it looks like that face-off will be redone, and it'll go back to the Wheat Kings blue line where Damon Hunt picked it up, and it'll go off the boards as Cole Jordan fires it in. And now the Wheat Kings have it in the corner. Colin Cook gives it away to Carter Sawchuk, and Pembina Valley goes off the glass, and that one will get out. Cole Jordan will fire it right back in, and now Pembina Valley picks it up. So now the Wheat Kings will hold it just inside the blue line. Carter Sawchuk tried to get it to go in deep, but just not going. And now Pembina Valley will get it in behind their own net, and they'll go out to the half wall. So now Pembina Valley has it across the blue line, and they'll try to float it into center, and that one is deflected away. But a good opportunity, and that shot sails just over the net for a face-off outside of the Wheat Kings end.
Sailed just over the net and into the netting.
Ha You are so funny, Marshall.
I don't know. I just think sometimes the players confuse one net with another one.
So Spencer Kaminsky had that shot just over the net. And now Jackson Orr will put that one in behind his own net, and Tanner Morrison just can't quite get to it. And now that shot takes a couple of bounces. And another bounce off the leg of Ryland Thiessen as the puck gets out across the blue line. And now Ryland Thiessen has it, and it's thrown out to Tanner Morrison. Morrison goes to Nolan Ritchie. Ritchie's got a man, and he shoots, and looks like that one went off a crossbar or something, but I didn't hear a ping, so I don't know what happened on that one. So now Pembina Valley brings it out across the blue line. They're into the Wheat Kings end now, and he's trying to drive wide, and he scores! That's Colton Schindel with his 10th goal of the season, and Pembina Valley's on the board. Colton Schindel just drove right to the net, and there was nobody to stop him.
No, and Colton Schindel being one of their top scorers with 9 goals this season. That's
his 10th goal.
Yes. And that goal was brought to you by My Phone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Verdun and 2 locations in Brandon.
So now Morose tries to fire it around, but it'll be picked up by the Wheat Kings, and looks like they forced it out, and now the Pembina Valley almost got a break on that one. So a pass right into the middle. That was an attempt towards Spencer Kaminsky, but he just couldn't get on the end of it. And now there's a battle behind the Pembina Valley net. Dylan Halliday was in there, and now Trent Miner will have to come out to play the puck as it comes all the way back out to his net. And he goes long pass, and on the tape of Lyndon McCollum. Now McCollum kind of getting hauled down by Penner. And Penner, no doubt, unhappy with how that call went. So that call could have gone either way. But a bit of a slash, and then he comes up, kind of caught McCollum a little bit in the face with that, with the stick, but whatever the case, looks like the Wheat Kings are going back to the power play. Or are they? Or is McCollum getting charged, called for a hold? No, because the faceoff is in... no penalties either way on that
Looks
one.
as though there's no call.
So I'm not sure what's going on then, because there would have been no reason to play that, whistle that down.
I'm not sure.
So, offsetting Miners. And now Pembina Valley has it in deep, and there's Rose battling at the half wall. Now Pembina Valley got it at the blue line, and it'll skip all the way down to Carter Sawchuk, who tried to force it out. And now Pembina Valley has it in behind the net. They try to go right into center, but nobody there to get on the end of it. So now the Wheat Kings battling in the corner. There's 3 men down. And this is Rylan Thiessen getting it out, and Colin Cook goes between the legs of his man. And now Mason Kaspick will get that one. Goes back to Carter Sawchuk. And Colin Cook went in for the hit on Schindel. And kind of got tangled up with him a little bit. Now Rose going in for a heavy hit, and Schindel in on that action too. And looks like somebody's angry. The ref has his arm up. There will be a call coming out of this. And I'm thinking probably boarding on Schindel.
I would say that is a fair call.
But we'll await the official call.
In any case, it seems that Schindel is not happy.
Schindel was involved somehow. And is there 2 men in the Wheat Kings box? I'm
not sure.
I am completely confused. So Drayson Collier and Colin Cook are in the Wheat Kings penalty box, and the face-off is coming into the Wheat Kings end. I am bamboozled, as one would say. And Penner going into the other box, but a 4-minute double minor to the Wheat Kings. I am beyond confused.
I'm not sure.
Head contact to Colin Cook. And now the Wheat Kings will pick up the puck in their own end and fire it all the way down to Morose. Morose will play it in behind his net to number 21, Noah Gertzen. And Gertzen will make the slow and steady play.
And this penalty kill is brought to you by Ferrum Fitness.
And now the Wheat Kings with a pickoff. And it's Nolan Ritchie, I think. And Ritchie goes in, puts another one away for the Wheat Kings. It's 5-1. Ritchie with the interception, and just the nice forehand backhand, and he goes in a tight space, really.
Just beautifully executed.
Absolutely amazing goal.
And that goal was brought to you by My Phone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Virden and 2 locations in Brandon.
So Nolan Ritchie makes it 5-1. Wheat Kings, a shorty.
And well, on the penalty kill, no less.
So now Pembina Valley has it. This is Hatley. He's got it at the blue line. He goes far side, close side to Klippenstein. Klippenstein goes opposite side at the half wall. And now back to Hatley. Hatley with a shot, and that one goes off Damon Hunt. And it'll be stopped, and Brett Paddock will pick it up, fire it all the way out, and the Wheat Kings will make a wholesale line change. So Morose plays it, and now it'll come back. Pembina Valley trying to start the breakout here. And they're across the blue line, and that puck goes in deep. Schindel getting involved in some physicality, even on the power play. So the Wheat King, Klippenstein now has it at the blue line. He'll try to go far side, but his man can't get on the end of it. Gets it on the rebound off the boards. And now back to Hatley. Jaden McCarthy now. McCarthy, he's back after an injury in the first period. Good to see that. And Morose, it came out in front of the net. Luckily, no Wheat Kings were pressuring in the offensive zone. So Pembina Valley now breaking out again. They've got it across center, and Jared Twertaclib will force it out again. And now the Wheat Kings force it right back down in behind Morose. So now the Wheat Kings, they'll drag it right back out. Nolan Ritchie, he'll go far side to Jared Twertaclib, and Twertaclib will fire it all the way down. So there's a minute 35 left in this penalty to Colin Cook, the double minor for head contact. And Pembina Valley will bring it right back out again. And they'll ring it around the boards. And looks like Pembina Valley got it in the corner again. Looking towards the blue line. He's got a man. And there's a shot off the pad of Trent Miner. And an attempt by a Yote. And now another shot from the point, and that one's deflected into the corner. And Allison couldn't get on the end of it, and it'll be fired all the way out by Brett Paddock. 55 seconds left in this penalty now, and Pembina Valley is in behind their own net. 50 seconds left. So Pembina Valley now on the breakout. And they've got it now into the Wheat Kings end, and it'll be forced right back out by Tanner Morrison. Trying to drive in was number 18, Jaden McCarthy. And here come the Hawks again. They've got it across center. And Schindel trying to feed right to the middle. And now Pembina Valley has it in behind the net. They'll go to the blue line. Now it's Carroll's. Carroll's with a shot. That one goes just a little wide of the net. And now Carroll's again with a slap shot from the point, and that one comes down right in front of Trent Miner. Jacob Carroll's with a couple good opportunities on that power play, but with 1 second left, you got to think it'll be difficult to convert on this power play.
And I would say that the Wheat Kings handled this penalty kill very well. Just about every time that we saw the puck coming down into their end, it was back into Pembina Valley's end.
It was
very quickly.
Very quickly back. So this face off to the right of Trent Miner. And Pembina Valley will come away with it, but that's it for the power play. Hatley with a shot, and it's gloved by Trent Miner. So Hatley just not having any luck right now with the shooting side of things.
No, certainly not.
So the Wheat Kings come away with the face-off, and Jackson Orr will fire it away, trying to get Mason Kaspick in stride, but Kaspick caught it with his skate instead. And now he loses the puck at the blue line, and Pembina Valley brings it right back out. Pembina Valley, they get it across the Wheat Kings blue line, but it's stopped by Rylan Thiessen. Now the Wheat Kings bring it across again. It's Jackson Orr. Orr has the puck, and now he's at the half wall. He's retreating to the blue line. Now he's looking for a shot or a pass, and he'll just try to fire it into the corner, but it's picked off. And now Pembina Valley with a 2-on-1. And that shot just a little bit wide as Trent Miner forced into a tough opportunity on that 2-on-1 and just unable to convert again.
No, that was a perfect opportunity for Pembina Valley, and they just could not quite follow through with it.
So Pembina Valley they've had some opportunities, but they're still being almost doubled on the shot clock. 14-25, 8:45 to go in the second period, and it's 5-1 for the Wheat Kings. So I am officially out of the running now, too, for my score prediction.
It seems that we both are.
And there's a shot from the point that goes just a little bit wide of the net. Pembina Valley trying to deflect it around. And now it's McCarthy. Jaden McCarthy goes wide side, and he goes to the point. And Drayson Collier picks it up in the corner. And Dylan Halliday trying to feed Braden Michalchuk. But Michalchuk just couldn't reach that pass. And now Pembina Valley. Pembina Valley will try to fire it in, and they will. Trent Miner comes out to play it, but he can't get a handle. And now Mitch Thiessen will pick it up. And Damon Hunt fires it out, but Michalchuk again just can't get on the end of it. Trent Miner drops it for his man, and he tries to fire to Hunt. Halliday goes wide side to Drayson Collier. Collier will fire that one in, and they'll make a line change. Now, the Hawks try to fire it out, and that one goes off the skate of a man. Jaden McCarthy again. McCarthy has been everywhere tonight, aside from the time that he wasn't in the dressing room. Trying to make sure he wasn't injured.
Absolutely. He has been playing a very strong game today.
So now the Wheat Kings have the offensive zone face-off, and Pembina Valley, just nothing going their way right now. So Pembina Valley wins the draw, and they will skate it out. They got it out across their own blue line. Now they're skating it, and they got it in across the Wheat Kings blue line. Trent Miner will glove it down as there's a long shot from the point.
I've got to say, it's incredible how Miner can just almost just grab the puck out of thin air, it seems. It's as if time slows down for him. It's incredible.
Or like the puck is a beach ball.
Precisely.
Goalies see things at a totally different speed than normal people do, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Pembina Valley wins the draw. They got it back to the blue line, and now it's at the half wall. They have it at the blue line again. They'll fire it into the corner. And Penner tries to go to his man in front. And there's a shot, but Miner is able to make poke check that one away. And now it'll go right back into the corner. And looks like Penner battling in behind the net again. Penner also been a very good player for Pembina Valley tonight. And there's another shot. Penner with that one right out in front. And now Pembina Valley coming in, walking in with the shot, and that one will go out over the glass and out of play. Another solid offensive sequence. They can't. The Wheat Kings defense has been all over any rebounds.
Oh, absolutely. And as we were saying, that was the opposite of what Pembina Valley was facing last period, where they were not covering rebounds very well.
So Jackson Orr gets the puck in behind his own net. He'll go to Damon Hunt. Hunt goes up to McCollum, and McCollum leaves it for Drayson Collier. Now the puck gets fired in, and Pembina Valley is forced to retreat. And now it's Drayson Collier picking up the puck at the half wall, and he got leaned into. And now Pembina Valley getting it at the half wall. They can't get it out. Drayson Collier trying to feed Dylan Halliday. And now Damon Hunt will pick up the puck at his own blue line. There's Damon Hunt. He's got the puck now, and he's recoiling out of his own zone. He's got it across center. And looks like a whistle against Pembina Valley as Trent Miner makes a quick rush to his net, to the bench. And Drayson Collier will pick up the puck. He tries to feed Dylan Halliday. Puck goes into the corner, and Pembina Valley will pick up the puck. So, penalty towards the Hawks. And we'll see what the call is, because I must have missed it.
I'm not sure what it's for.
But this power play for the Brandon Wheat Kings brought to you by GT Hockey. And the Wheat Kings go to the power play for the third time this game?
Yes, for the third time.
And the Wheat Kings just can't quite hold it in at the blue line as they win the draw. Now they'll be forced to retreat. Rylan Thiessen tries to go to Cole Jordan, and now he'll get it back in the corner. So Rylan Thiessen running it out, and now it's Carter Sawchuk. Carter Sawchuk brings it across the blue line, and he'll drive the net. So it comes back to the blue line to Cole Jordan. There's Rylan Thiessen. Thiessen has the puck in close, and there's Kaspic. And the puck gets away from Morose, and the Wheat Kings still battling. Cole Jordan, he's got the puck at the blue line, and now Mason Kaspic almost gave it away, and the Wheat Kings still have it in the corner. Here's Colin Cook. Cook with that shot, and looks like the Wheat Kings will be forced to retreat, and they'll make wholesale changes, and looks like a bad time to change for the Hawks, as Lyndon McCollum had a chance there for the hat trick. Now here's Cole Jordan. Jordan goes to McCollum. McCollum goes back to Jordan. Jordan goes to Thiessen, or Hunt rather. And Hunt will spin off his man, and he'll move down to the half wall. And McCollum is forced to retreat almost out of the zone, and he'll force that one down. But Pembina Valley will force it out. Trent Miner will fire that one out, and it'll be stopped by McCarthy. So here's Hunt. Hunt will try to just force it up the wall. And now McCollum. He has it on the right side. He's skating down. He's got it at the blue line now, and he'll feed to the middle where Dylan Halliday is waiting. And Halliday almost had a shot opportunity there. And now the Wheat Kings get it out front, and Morose with a save. And now it's Brett Paddock. Brett Paddock with the shot, and that one's deflected. And it looks like Morose made the save. And did the puck go out of play on that one?
I believe it did. It looked like it.
That's what it looked like to me. So the Wheat Kings now off the power play, but they still lead the shots 15 to 20, 26 to 15, however you want to say that.
Still just less than double what Pembina Valley has.
So now a battle in the corner, and it's Tanner Morrison. Tanner Morrison with the puck, and he goes to Jared Twertaclib. And now Pembina Valley will get it out, and it looks like it hit Twertaclib in the feet. And there's a shot from Bazin that goes in, and the Hawks are back on the board. Just not enough men back for the Wheat Kings. And Bazin goes between the legs of Trent Miner.
He just snuck that in there. And that goal was brought to you by MyPhone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Burden and 2 locations in Brandon.
Sven Bazin with his 3rd goal of the season. And now the Wheat Kings have the puck off the face-off, and they'll force it into Pembina Valley's end. Now Pembina Valley has it in the end again, and it's Penner. He's trying to beat his man. That's Jared Twertaclib, and Pembina Valley will go all the way around. And there's a shot. Just went a little wide. Braden Klippenstein with that shot. And now forced to recoil, and Klippenstein gets it at the blue line again. And he puts that one through a mess of bodies there. And Hatley with a knee-on-knee collision there on Colin Cook. And now Pembina Valley just playing the body, it seems, and Wheat Kings will pick the puck up in behind their net. Jackson Orr. Orr gets the puck away from his man. And looks like we're going to see a head contact call. Or are we? Nope, I don't think we are.
No, it doesn't look like it.
So the face-off ends up in Pembina Valley's end. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. There is a penalty up on the board against Pembina Valley, so that explains why the face-off will be down in their end. So 2 minutes, 11 seconds. 5-2, Wheat Kings. Puck comes back to the blue line, and Damon Hunt gets it, and now it'll go back. Oh, now Damon Hunt, rather. So here's McCallum. McCallum with a shot, he scores! That's the hat trick. Lyndon McCallum, number 3 for him. And Wheat Kings score their 6th goal of the game on the power play.
And that goal is brought to you by MyPhone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Virden and 2 locations in Brandon.
So Pembina Valley it wasn't like they weren't prepared for that. It was just the Wheat Kings the cycle was so prolific on that play.
It was as though the stars aligned for them. Everything
it really
went
was
their way.
So Pembina Valley will win the puck on the face-off, and it'll come into their end. Now the Wheat Kings have it in the corner. Tanner Morrison trying to get the pass away, just can't, and now Pembina Valley will bring it out. And now they've got it inside the Wheat Kings' end, but it's going to be offside. So Cobb had a good rush in, but just couldn't. You're not going to get anything off a rush when you're offside.
No, certainly not.
So Wyatt Cobb, 7 points this season, so not a bad start for him. Now the Wheat Kings get the puck off the face-off to go to Collier, and Collier with a little bit of a late hit there and a little up high on him. So this penalty is going against... Or is it a penalty? It will be a penalty, so Hatley's getting the call, and that's high contact. So Hatley with his first penalty of the game, certainly not the first opportunity to call him for one.
And this is the last thing Pembina Valley needs right now.
It really is. Power play brought to you by GT Hockey. So Damon Hunt will go the other way, and now Brett Paddock has it. And Wheat Kings feeding the middle, and Damon Hunt will pick the puck up as it comes back to the blue line. So Damon Hunt has the puck at the blue line again, and now Wheat Kings, there's Paddock with a shot, and that one goes up and over the mesh.
One minute and 31 seconds left on this power play for the Wheat Kings.
And 56 seconds left to go in the second period. So if the Wheat Kings don't score here, they have the opportunity to come back in the third period on the power play.
Absolutely.
That puck gets just a little by Brett Paddock, and Trent Miner will have to play it. So Miner leaves it for Damon Hunt, and Hunt has an open man in Lyndon McCallum, and McCallum will rush up past center and into the Pembina Valley end. They'll throw that puck into the corner as it's deflected away, and Drayson Collier goes back to Paddock. Paddock off to Hunt, and Hunt with the shot stopped, and Paddock will pick it up again. So Paddock trying to feed the middle, but Pembina Valley picks it up, and Damon Hunt stops it at the blue line. He'll send it into Paddock again. There's McCallum, and there's another shot, Looks like the Wheat Kings are on the board again. And there's the horn so that we know that they're on the board. So I didn't get a number on that, on who that was.
It would seem that power plays are certainly the Wheat Kings' friend today.
Absolutely. The Wheat Kings have been unstoppable on that power play. Looks like Dylan Halliday with that goal. So,
and that is Dylan Halliday's second goal of tonight.
So McCollum with a hat trick, Halliday with a pair.
And that goal is brought to you by MyPhone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Verdun and 2 locations in Brandon.
So it looks like icing on that play. And some more chirping going on down in the corner. So the face-off will come all the way down to Brandon's end.
Seeing a lot of stoppages here in very short amount of time.
And if you're the Wheat Kings, that's likely one of your best friends, because that means that they're not getting many opportunities.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Sawchuk with a bit of a tap to number 18, McCarthy. So he'll get kicked out of the draw. Ryland Thiessen just goes to the wall in hopes of ending the period. And looks like McCarthy was getting into it with a little bit of talk. And you can hear somebody saying, "Just get off, boys," as you don't want to take a penalty now and have to suffer for it at the beginning of the third period.
No, certainly not. That is, the third period is going to be Pembina Valley's one last chance to get back into this game.
And being down 7-2, you really need all the opportunities you can get.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not gonna. Things aren't gonna start going any better for you if you don't help yourself.
Certainly.
So we'll be back with the second period summary in a little bit here on Manitoba Sports Network and WCG TV.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond in Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries.
I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012, and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Well, welcome back to the Manitoba Sports Network. I'm Jared Thiessen. Joining me is Calder Anderson. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
So, Calder, your team comes into this game solid start, and so what's kind of your mentality as a team going into a third period when you're up big like this?
I mean, just trying to keep it simple, just play our game, try nothing fancy, just stick to the basics and keep it going from there. I mean, despite having some injuries and some suspensions, we've been playing pretty good so far, so that's good.
And so on a little lighter note, how's your winter been going so far?
It's been good, yeah, it's been really good.
And so the season keeps rolling along for you guys. What's kind of your mentality going into the next few games coming up?
I mean, we always want to get one step better every game, and I think we've been doing a good job of that lately. Coaches have really been preaching getting better every game, every step, so yeah, we've been doing a good job of that.
And your teammates Dylan Halliday and Lyndon McCollum with 5 goals between them. So with that in mind, when you're needing a goal, when you're in a situation where you need a goal, do you guys have a person that you look to as kind of, okay, we need you to take the lead on this one?
No, we rely on everyone to score our goals, and I think we do a pretty good job of that. Anyone on our team can score goals, and yeah, it's been good.
And your team certainly does a good job of spreading around the wealth with 103 goals so far this season, not including this game. So what is your mentality on offense that just says, okay, shoot the puck?
I mean, yeah, we like to get the puck to the net, and we've been doing a good job of crashing the net, finding pucks and putting them in the back of the net. So yeah, we have a lot of skilled guys on our team, and I mean, we find ways to score. So.
And of course, with any good team, you have to have a great goaltending. So, what's it like to know that you have two guys behind you that are going to give you their best effort every night?
It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. I mean, both of them, we know they're going to put in 100% effort night in, night out, and we can rely on them to win us the game, so that's good.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's Calder Anderson joining us for the second intermission interview. We'll be back with your second period summary just a little bit on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Fair & Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga, and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Well, welcome back to AAA Midget Hockey League action here on the Manitoba Sports Network and WCG TV. Looking around the league at some of the scores, we've got, of course, here in Brandon, 7-2 for the Wheat Kings. And earlier today, we had the Southwest Cougars playing the Winnipeg Bruins. Southwest won that 5-2. And also going on right now, Winnipeg Wild and Interlake Lightning 5-2 for the Winnipeg Wild. So it should be a great evening of hockey. Parkland Rangers and Eastman Select playing as well there in the second period, tied at 0. So Kenora and Yellowhead were supposed to be playing, but I'm not sure that actually happened. So for the second period summary, Lots of shots and lots of goals. It's kind of a good way of saying that.
Certainly, it was an action-packed second period.
So 8 shots for the Wheat Kings, 7 for the Hawks. It was Pembina Valley did a lot better job of keeping the Wheat Kings off the shot clock.
Yes, they certainly did. We saw only 8 shots on goal from the Wheat Kings, as opposed to their 20 from the first period.
The only problem with that is they need to get on the shot clock more themselves.
Yes, absolutely.
Because 7 shots against the Wheat Kings is not going to get you too far. So as for penalties, we had 3 power plays for the Wheat Kings and 1 for Pembina Valley in that first period. That concludes our second period summary. And we'll get this game going again. And there's a tie-up in the face-off. And Pembina Valley almost came away with it. Now the Wheat Kings have it, and Nolan Ritchie carries it across the blue line. Ritchie will just fire that one in. And now Paddock has it in behind Pembina Valley's net. He goes into the corner, just kind of skating in circles. And now it's back to the blue line. Damon Hunt. Paddock still has the puck in his feet now, and there's a battle along the wall. Paddock tries to go to the blue line, and now Pembina Valley will get it out. And Paddock is offside, trying to handle that one. So that's a quick start for the Wheat Kings. Getting right in deep, and no shots, but again, forcing Pembina Valley on their heels. So Pembina Valley will win that face-off. Klippenstein gets it, and he will fire it down. Now the Wheat Kings get it at their own blue line, and it will be picked up again by Pembina Valley. So Braden Klippenstein barely kept that one in, and he'll circle in now. And now the Wheat Kings pick it up in the slot, and they'll bring it across the blue line. That's Mason Kaspic trying to feed the middle there, and Carter Sawchuk will pick the puck up in the corner there. And now it's Allison. He'll go far side, and it'll be brought in by Penner, and Miner will cover that one up. 1:12 gone in this third period. No shots yet on the board, but the shots are 28-16, and the score is 7-2. Colton Schindel going in for the face-off, but it'll be won by the Wheat Kings, and Jackson Orr will fire it in behind his net. And now Wheat Kings will go wide side, and they'll bring it across the blue line. Driving wide now, Drayson Collier. Collier kind of got hauled down a little bit there by Carrolls. And looks like McCollum kind of got shoved around a little bit. And now Jackson Orr has the puck in behind the net. He'll pass it off to his other defenseman. And the Wheat Kings will get that one out across the blue line, right back to number 7, Logan Rose. Damon Hunt picks up the puck after Trent Miner drops it for him. Jackson Orr trying to go through the legs of his man, but Pembina Valley will pick it up. They've certainly gotten their act together a little bit here in the third period. And a lot of action in the Wheat Kings end. So now here's Colton Schindel. Schindel with a slap shot. That's just high and wide. And there's a deflected shot from the point. Noah Gertson with that shot, and it will go out of play. So now the face-off to the left of Trent Miner, or to the right rather. And Pembina Valley with some sustained pressure here. Now Pembina Valley gets the puck at the blue line. They're going to go in deep in the Wheat Kings end. Nathan Ayotte trying to force some pressure, and now he's got it in the corner. And now the Wheat Kings will try to get it out. They've got it at the half wall, and it'll be forced out by the Wheat Kings, and they'll be forced to retreat as Pembina Valley fires it right back in. Trent Miner fires one backhand around the wall, and it'll be picked up by Pembina Valley. Braden Michalchuk lets that one go, and Now the Wheat Kings trying to force it in deep in the Pembina Valley end, but Ayotte will fire that one, and it'll go all the way down for icing. So Ayotte trying to force some offensive pressure there, as he had a couple good opportunities. He had it one down in the close corner in the Wheat Kings end, just could not get it to go.
Yes, and still no shots on goal.
So now the Wheat Kings give that one away, and it'll be a battle, but Cole Jordan will force that one away from the net. And that's a good thing, because Riley Gertson was breaking in with an opportunity. And now the Wheat Kings will get it, and they've got it out across their own blue line. Now firing it right back in is Jacob Carrolls, and Trent Miner plays it. And Wheat Kings will try to go off the boards, and Hatley plays that one just barely into the Wheat Kings end. And there's a solid keep in by Pembina Valley, but Wheat Kings will force it out again. Here comes Tanner Morrison. Morrison with the shot. That one goes off the glove and out. But Morrison trying to go into the corner now, and he's got the puck now. Tanner Morrison, he'll fire it into the corner for Colin Cook. Just a little too quick for him, and Cook will pick it up again. Cook battling, and now Nolan Ritchie in there too. Tanner Morrison, he got hit high by Jaden McCarthy, and now we've got a break, and there's a save right in the breadbasket for Trent Miner. That was Spencer Kaminsky looking for his second goal of the game, I believe. And Miner with a pretty simple save there, just keeping his body nice and tight. So the Wheat Kings get the puck off the face-off, and now they'll try to play it out to center. They do. Mason Kaspick gets a hold of it, and now it's Carter Sawchuk that plays that one towards the net. And Morose will just hang on. So some pressure from the Wheat Kings.
Yes, certainly nothing is really getting past them this period, or most of this game. They have a very strong defense today.
So 2 shots each this period now, making it 30-18 for the Wheat Kings. And Colin Cook forces that one in deep, and Pembina Valley comes away with it. Here's Allison. Allison goes with the short pass to Rose, and there's a deflect pass, and the Wheat Kings pick it up at the center line. They'll bring it back to their own blue line, and now it's back to Klippenstein. Braden Klippenstein circling back in his own zone, and now it's off to Rose. Rose, the pass is caught, but he was not in motion and got the body laid on him. Now he goes in and lays the body on a big hit there. And now Pembina Valley, the attempt to break out, and Rose got hit, and he's kind of a little slow to get up, but he's back into play now. And now there's a good opportunity out front for Pembina Valley, but they're just not getting the shots to the net, and that one will come in close. Miner will make the save and cover up.
Some incredible saves by Miner there. The pressure was certainly on him with Pembina Valley taking multiple shots.
Definitely was. Only 1 shot goes on the board, but I'm a little skeptical of that number.
Yes.
So we have 2 men in the Pembina Valley penalty box. We've got Penner and Allison, each in the penalty box. So a 5-on-3 for the Wheat Kings, exactly what Pembina Valley did not need at this moment. That puck will get all the way out, so it's 2 minutes of 5-on-3. Slashing and unsportsmanlike conduct, the calls. So the Wheat Kings get the puck in, and now there's the pass in close, and the Wheat Kings get the opportunity to shoot. Nothing going. And now there's another opportunity, and here's Hunt. Hunt goes in close to Ritchie, and there's another shot stopped by Morose. That's a great save there. And now it's back to Hunt. Damon Hunt goes D to D. And now it's back to Thiessen. Thiessen to Hunt again. Hunt circles back. He's got the shot, and now Nolan Ritchie back to Hunt. There's Damon Hunt with a shot. That one goes up and just out of play on a great opportunity.
You know,
3 shots.
That was a perfect example of how the Wheat Kings have been using rebounds to their advantage this entire game.
And if I might add, an astounding pad save by Morose.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So that's Cole Jordan. Jordan goes to Thiessen. Back to Jordan. And there's Cole Jordan moving in again. Here's Thiessen. He goes into the corner. Puck comes right back to him. He'll go to Cole Jordan. Jordan with the shot, and that one deflects into the mask of Carter Sawchuk. And now it's back to Thiessen. Thiessen to Cole Jordan. Jordan, he's got the puck, and he'll pass it right back to Thiessen, and that one goes in! Oh, it was deflected with a high stick. And I don't know about that one. Colton Schindel is off, and I'm not sure why.
I'm not sure.
But it was the refs make the call, deflected down with a high stick. So the Wheat Kings get the puck right back in to the offensive end. There's Carter Sawchuk. He goes to Rylan Thiessen. Thiessen to Cole Jordan. Jordan back to Thiessen. Thiessen right back to Jordan. Jordan goes far side to Carter Sawchuk. Sawchuk goes back to Thiessen. Thiessen back to Jordan. Jordan goes to Kaspic, and Kaspic goes right in close to Sawchuk, who scores on the power play. It's 8-2 Wheat Kings.
And that is Carter Sawchuk's second goal of the night as well.
So
and that
3
goal,
guys with multi-goal games for the Wheat Kings.
Yes. And that goal is brought to you by My Phone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Virden and 2 locations in Brandon.
19 seconds left on the 1 penalty, and Pembina Valley is already playing with a short bench. So this is just not a good. The 5-on-3 ends in a power play goal. Wheat Kings fire it right back in, and it goes just off to the side of the net. Here's Tanner Morrison. Tanner Morrison goes in deep. And now there's another shot, and that one's stopped by Morose, and it goes in! Tanner Morrison with a goal! And it looks like that one was at full strength, but it's 9-2 Wheat Kings. I don't think it matters either way, whether power play or not. They all count.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I'm not sure. It looked like Tanner Morrison deflected it, so I don't know who's going to get the credit for this one. So Tanner Morrison, pretty sure will get the call on that one.
And that goal is brought to you by My Phone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Virden and 2 locations in Brandon.
I wonder if there are 2 locations in Brandon. We've just been saying that a lot tonight. So Tanner Morrison does get the call. Braden Michalchuk getting the assist. And just unbelievable game for the Wheat Kings tonight. So now it's a battle at about the half wall. And the refs are gonna rule no progress on the puck, and they'll call for a face-off. Just nothing going the Pembina's way right now.
No, certainly not. In either the score, in both the score and the shots on goal.
And even the power plays, I think, might be leaning towards the Wheat Kings now.
Absolutely.
So now Pembina Valley will win the face-off. There's a shot from a tough angle, man in front, and now the Wheat Kings will get it out across their own blue line into the Pembina Valley end, and not being able to hang on to it, Lyndon McCollum. McCollum will force it down deep, And now the Wheat Kings get it. And there's a good shot from the Wheat Kings, but it'll be brought out by Kaminsky. Kaminsky gets it across the Wheat Kings blue line and just a touch offside. And that was a stroke of luck for the Wheat Kings as Kaminsky had a man and speed.
Absolutely. It was certainly a good opportunity for them, but it was just cut off.
So the Wheat Kings definitely got a little lucky on that one. And now the face-off just outside the Wheat Kings end. And Wheat Kings will pick that one up. Almost stolen by Allison. But Damon Hunt will get it, and he'll go to Cole Jordan. Cole Jordan looking for Mason Kaspic, and won't find him, and that'll be an icing call against the Wheat Kings. So just like that, there is a face-off in the Wheat Kings end. And looks like this one will be to the left of Trent Miner. .11:05 left in this third period. 9-2 Wheat Kings. And now Penner will get the steal. He'll send it in towards Miner. And another 10 seconds off the clock in this game. But not even a shot for Pembina Valley on that one.
No, and Pembina Valley has a lot of ground to cover if they want to stand a chance against the Wheat Kings in these last.
And at this point, it may be more playing for pride.
Absolutely.
Now the Wheat Kings with a deflection on that shot from the point. Jacob Carroll's had the shot. Miner makes the glove save. Another 6 seconds off the clock. And Miner getting in the zone now. He really hasn't had to work as hard for his saves as he would most nights, it seems.
No, he really hasn't.
So there's a shot from the point. That one is deflected into the corner, and Penner will pick it up, and he'll try to send it in. And now it'll come back to Rose. Rose goes to Klippenstein. Klippenstein with a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. And now in the corner, there's a few men battling now. And now Damon Hunt getting roughed up along the wall. And there's a slash going towards Pembina Valley. And just nothing going the Hawks' way right now. The Hawks, it seems, can't buy a call.
No.
And that's Penner getting the call on that one. Travis Penner.
And this power play is brought to you by GT Hockey.
So Mitch Thiessen in for the draw. Looks like Pembina Valley will come away with that. Rose gets it, but now the Wheat Kings forcing some pressure. And Rose and Michael Chuck getting into it a little bit. But nothing comes of that. So another face-off to the right of Brock Morose. Wheat Kings will get that one. Michael Chuck will force it back to Jared Twerticlib. Now it goes back to Lyndon McCollum. McCollum goes deep into the zone. And there's a shot from Michael Chuck that almost beat Morose, but Morose makes the glove save, and the puck gets out to the Wheat Kings end. Now McCollum trying to force it in deep, and the Wheat Kings won't be able to hang on, and it'll go all the way back to Trent Miner. Trent Miner rushing up to make a play pretty close to the blue line on the initial rush there. Now Jackson Orr. He's twisting and turning in the offensive zone. He'll get it out, and now it's Wheat Kings, and looks like Mitch Thiessen was just a little bit offside on that one. Just nothing can seem to go the Pembina Valley Hawks' way.
No, every advantage is going to the Wheat Kings this game.
So now the face-off just outside Pembina Valley's end. And a bit of a tap to the shin pad there by Sawchuk. that the ref didn't see. So Sawchuk will carry it in now. And he'll leave it for Cook. And now Cook gets it to Kaspic. Kaspic goes back to Jordan at the blue line. Jordan with the shot, and that one's deflected down right in front of Moroz. And a good offensive chance for the Wheat Kings. But just nothing happened. And now it'll be fired all the way down by Pembina Valley. So now the Wheat Kings recoiling again. They've got about 30 seconds left on this power play. And now they're driving wide again. And unfortunately, for them, they got forced out of the offensive zone. And they will recoil one more time. So they'll fire it in, and Braden Klippenstein will fire it off the board. And it'll be stopped at the blue line by Cole Jordan. Jordan gets the pass away to his defensive partner. And Jordan will move in towards the net. But that pass is deflected away, and that'll be the end of that power play for the Wheat Kings. And Henner will be right back out to start an offensive segment. So Braden Klippenstein fires the pass up, and now Pembina Valley will enter. And now the Wheat Kings come away with the puck, and it's sent ahead to Lyndon McCollum, but McCollum just a little offside, and the pass deflected away from him. Here's Dylan Halliday, or Drayson Collier rather. Dylan Halliday now with the puck, and he's going to fire it in on Moroz, and Brock Moroz will make that stop. Drayson Collier. Collier stops the puck at the half wall. Dylan Halliday now chasing, and Pembina Valley will get that one out across the center line, and almost across the blue line with it, but it'll be intercepted, and Dylan Halliday will get it not in across the blue line, and here comes Damon Hunt now. Hunt got hacked at the knees, so he was brought down. Now the Wheat Kings have it, and it's Damon Hunt again. Damon Hunt fires that one in, and Brett Paddock will chase it. Paddock had Ritchie, but Ritchie just couldn't get his stick on the pass. And now Pembina Valley will start the rush, but they can't hang on to it as it's forced right back into their end. And it'll be a good pass out now. The Pembina Valley Hawks have a chance, and that pass just a little too far away, and they can't set up that one-time chance. Spencer Kaminsky with the pass. So now the Wheat Kings have it in their own end, and Jackson Orr trying to force it out. And now it'll go all the way into I'm drawing a blank now. Pembina Valley. They gave away the puck. And now Pembina Valley with a good 3-on-2 rush, but Kaminsky going off on a change, and the Wheat Kings will pick it up in their own end. Jackson Orr, he's got it in behind his net, and he tries to get the pass off, but now the Pembina Valley Hawks come away with an interception. Tristan Day had the shot that Miner made the initial save on, and it looks like the net got knocked off by a couple players in behind. So it looks to me like Riley Gertson got taken down by Cole Jordan in the Wheat Kings net.
You know, that can really show how much energy they have when they're rushing towards that net, when they can't even stop and end up knocking it off.
Well, he got taken out at the legs,
yes.
So usually a little hard to stop when that happens.
I suppose.
So Jackson Orr gets the puck in behind his own net as the Wheat Kings win the face-off, and now they get it, and they'll try to bring it across the blue line. And here's Travis Penner. There's a pass, but the Wheat Kings will be forced to retry the offensive zone entry, and Brock Moroz will make a save as the Wheat Kings fire it in on him. Something that seems to be a problem for Pembina Valley. Their passes are a little too predictable, so the Wheat Kings easily getting in the way to stop them. There's a shot from right out front, stopped by Trent Miner, and somebody got shoved. I can't see who it. I can't tell who it is. But it looks like Brett Paddock is going to be taking a seat. And the player hitting the deck looked like it was Tyson Allison. And hope he's okay. So a face-off now in the Wheat Kings end. There's 5 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. A 4-minute double minor to the Wheat Kings.
This could prove helpful for Pembina Valley.
It could, but they have 2 goals to score at the most on this power play.
That is fair.
So 4 minutes for head contact to Drayson Collier. And just not enough push from Pembina Valley throughout this whole game offensively.
And this penalty kill is brought to you by Ferrum Fitness.
There's Carter Sawchuk with a solid rush. He got the shot away, but no goal on that one. Brock Morose makes the save. Braden Klippenstein kind of brought down Carter Sawchuk hard on that rush.
He certainly had the speed there, but
so I don't know, to be honest, how I feel about that play, especially the one by Klippenstein, who kind of just brought him down really late and hard.
It certainly was rough. It did not look enjoyable.
So now Pembina Valley recoiling, and they will skate out of their own zone. So now Pembina Valley restarting, and they've got the offensive cycle going. So just a little over 3 minutes to go on this power play for them, and that shot just high and over the net. You can see Trent Miner just sticking his hand up there, making a desperate hope to stop the play. So Pembina Valley forced to return to their own blue line, and here's Rose. Rose will go far side now, and Klippenstein will have to retreat in behind his net to pick up the puck. And here's Allison. Tyson Allison, there's the pass. And now it's number 18, Jaden McCarthy. And it's back to McCarthy again, or Rose rather. And now they'll go to McCarthy. McCarthy goes to Hatley. And Hatley with a shot, and that was deflected out front. And almost out, but Hatley will keep that one in. And now the Wheat Kings will battle with a couple of Hawks at the half wall, and that one will slide all the way down to Brock Morose. Brock Morose plays that one to Rose, and Tyson Allison will receive the pass from Rose, and now it'll go to McCarthy. Jaden McCarthy will pick the puck up, and he's got it across center. Now he'll try to bring it across the blue line. He does, and fires it towards Miner, who makes the save right in the breadbasket.
With a little more than 2.5 minutes left in this third period, the score is 9-2 for the Wheat Kings.
And the shots not good for Pembina Valley, 38-24. The totals through the most of the game so far. And 1:35 left on this power play for Pembina Valley. The Wheat Kings will go off the glass, and that one looks like it'll come right back into the Wheat Kings end. Mitch Thiessen just couldn't get it to go. Now, Wheat Kings get the puck off the face-off. They'll try to force it out to the blue line, but they won't be able to, and it'll be kept in by the Hawks. Now it's Cole Jordan. He's circling around, and Jared Twardaclib fires that one off the wall and just can't get it out as Jacob Carroll's kept it in. So now there's a two-man battle off the boards, and now the puck will come back to Carroll's. Carroll's goes to the half wall to Penner, and Penner goes right to the middle of the ice. Whistle had been blown, and I'm not sure what for, but it looks like another penalty to the Pembina Valley Hawks. Oh, looks like one each. So coincidentals. Looks like Tristan Day and Cole Jordan are going to take the coincidental calls here. Yep, I'm right on that one for once. And it's Tristan Day and Cole Jordan sitting for coincidental roughing minors. So Pembina Valley still on the power play. And it'll come all the way down to Brock Morose, who will just stop it and leave it for Jacob Carrolls. Carrolls has the puck in behind his net. There's a minute 50 to go in the third period. I just don't see how a comeback is possible right now.
No, it would certainly seem at this point that all Pembina Valley is fighting for now is their dignity.
So Gertzen has it in behind his own net. He puts it off to Carrolls. Now it's back to Gertzen. Gertzen skates it in, and Wheat Kings almost got the takeaway on that one, but now it's forced in behind the Wheat Kings net. And Gertzen will force it in deep again. And Brett Paddock will just get that one across the Pembina Valley blue line. That penalty to Drayson Collier is finished. And Trent Miner will make the stop and hang on. A minute 3 left in this game. 63 seconds, 7 goals. Down 38-24 the shots. Just an unfortunate game for Pembina Valley today.
Yes, absolutely. Things have not gone their way tonight.
Because you don't see many teams have off game too many times. So
yes.
I'm pretty sure that's what this is for Pembina Valley.
I would say they certainly have a strong team here. And,
but I certainly wouldn't want to be one of the players at the practice. Their next practice.
No, it would just seem that tonight is not their night.
That's pretty much how it looks. Some sloppy defensive play there, or offensive play. Michael Chuck with a shot, and glove save by Morose. 25 seconds to go in this third period. The shots are 39-25. At what point do you just say, okay, just let them go, warm up the bus? Face off, and Carter Sawchuk trying to force that one in deep, and the Hawks got it out across their own blue line. Mason Kaspick stops it there, and now the Hawks will try to play it out of their own end. They do, but it comes right back out, and it'll ring in to Jared Twardaclib. And Mitch Thiessen getting into it a little bit with Rose as the clock winds down to zeros. 9-2, the final score for the Brandon Wheat Kings. And really, we didn't really expect a whole lot else.
I would,
after the second period, anyway.
Yes, certainly. I would say at the start of this game we expected a lot closer of a game, but as we were saying, every team has their off games, and it would seem that that's what Pembina Valley had tonight.
39-25 the shots. So Trent Miner makes 23 saves. And Moreau's, I guess we really don't know how many saves he made because we don't know exactly how many shots Gagnon faced. But just an unfortunate game for them, as things just never quite got on track for them, even at the start of the game.
No, it would seem that throughout the game, all of the advantages that we were seeing were leaning towards the Wheat Kings, and that was
they absolutely were.
That was just very unfortunate for Pembina Valley.
So Martin Gagnon faced 15 shots. He stopped 11 of them. Brock Moreau's, trying to do the math in my head here, faced 24, and he stopped 19. So it wasn't like it was a bad game for him.
No, certainly not. That was a very strong performance still from both goalies.
This game will probably go down as one of the most penalized games that I've called this year.
Certainly, there were a lot of penalties that we saw this game. And,
37 penalty minutes for the Hawks. I'm guessing there had to have been more than that, I'm sure of it. But just nothing was...
In any case, the Wheat Kings were sure to capitalize on those penalty minutes.
They made good on as many of those power plays as you would think possible.
Absolutely.
That'll about do it for our coverage here of the AAA Midget Hockey League in Brandon. Thank you for watching. Hope you will join us again next time on Manitoba Sports Network and the WCG TV. We do have interviews coming up, so we will get those shortly.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries.
I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012, and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm, where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Farm Fitness. We're located in Île-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at farmfitness.ca and come check us out. Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Fair & Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chenes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.